Hey guys, and welcome back to Trading at Home. And this is just the trade update video where I just essentially show you the trades that I've taken every single day, whether they're losses, whether they're winners. And I'm just doing this just to be very transparent and to show the realities of trading. So this is a trade that I took on the 12th of January at around 3:30. Let's just set this up real quick. Oh yeah, and on the side here, you'll just see a screen recording of, it's kind of live. It's when I took the trade. I took a screen recording while I was taking the trade. So you guys can see how I enter, how I manage the trade, all of that. So I took a trade right here on the 12th of January. My entry was at 157, 160, 160. Right, and then my stop loss, I did move my stop loss actually once it was in profit. So to find the original is going to be such a hassle, so we'll just put it was somewhere around here, just somewhere below this level here. So let me just explain what I was seeing. So we have the Kumo, which is green, which means it's bullish. We have the TK cross here, which is bullish, which TK cross bullish clearly just means that the Kijun Sen is below the Dinkin Sen, or the Dinkin Sen is below the Kijun Sen. So essentially, the blue line is above the red line. We also have here the Chico span, which is above price. You can see at this point in time, when I entered, it was actually above price at that time. Then on top of that, we also have a level of support here that price came, oh, sorry about that. We also have a level of support here that price is clearly respecting. And I entered this trade based on this very bullish candle right here, which shows, for me, it's just a sign of momentum that price does want to push higher. So I entered right over here. I'm sure you can see everything here. So when I enter, I always risk 1% for every trade that I do. So you'll see somewhere in there, I'm also just figuring out what my lot size is going to be to ensure that I'm only risking 1% per trade. So let's just see what the result of this trade was. You can see it actually shot up. This was actually a very, very quick trade. So once price hits my 122, what I usually do is that I move my stops to 1R. That way, at least I know I've locked in 1%. So somewhere around this point, I did move my stops to 1%, which means that if price comes down and hits my stop loss, I would have made 1% on this trade. So if you watch it, price did actually come down, knocking me out, which means that I only actually made 1% from this trade, right? Which is still really, really good. It's not a massive trade, but it's a good trade that is able to kind of cover losses that normally happen when you do trade the markets. So let's just look at what happened the rest of the day. You can see price kept coming lower and lower. And then here, it found a beautiful support here around this level, just above here. Beautiful. You can see, and price pushed higher, came down. Just want to see what else it did, and then this is today. So you can see price came up actually a little bit. It came down, knocked me out around here for 1%, then pushed up higher about 4R, which that honestly doesn't make me upset. It doesn't make me feel like I left money on the table. I just loved that I followed my plan. I followed my risk management. I entered when I was supposed to enter, and I exited the trade when I was supposed to exit. Being a profitable trader is all about how you manage a trade, right? If you're following your rules. There's this saying that I've heard from some of the people that I look up to in the trading world, essentially, and it says that a winning trade is a trade that you follow your rules with, right? It's not a trade that is either in profit or not in profit, whether it's a win or loss. That's not a winning trade. A winning trade is a trade where you followed your rules. And in this trade, I did follow my rules. And I walked out with about, I think it was about $7.16, something around there. And then, of course, you have to take into consideration the charges. But anyway, this was the trade that I took on the 12th of January. And yeah, it was a good 1% trade. Thank you guys anyway for watching. And if you do like this kind of content where I show you every single day the trades that I take, please go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment to let me know that you are enjoying the content. And I'll see you in the next video.